folks, if you want to see classless, despicable, shameful, just trifling as hell, this is what took place on Friday when Nebraska U.S. Senator Deb Fischer was being sworn in by Vice President Kamala Harris. Her husband, Bruce Fischer, is a professor at the University of Nebraska at Lincoln. Look at what this bastard did.
Hi. You want to come here, Bruce?
Is it pick on the ground?
In the middle. Scoot over a little. No.
It's okay, I won't bite. I'm gonna bite. Don't worry.
Okay. We're ready.
Okay. Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States?
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your work. Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Are you going to turn to me? Okay. Then that way just a little bit. There you go. Thank you so much. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
There. 1 second.
Now, Bruce Fischer had a cane in his right hand. And some of the people are out here trying to defend him by saying, oh, with a cane in his right hand, well, he had a Bible in his left hand, and then his wife took the Bible. He could have easily shook the vice president's hand with his left hand. He wouldn't even look at it. So we're going to play the video again. I want y'all to see, y'all, he didn't even want to stand next to the vice president. He wouldn't even look her in her eye. He quickly looked up and looked right back down. Did not even want to look her in. He had total contempt for this black woman. Roll it again.
My husband, Bruce.
Hi.
You want to come here, Bruce?
Is it pick on the ground?
In the middle. Scoot over a little. No.
It's okay, I won't bite. I'm gonna bite. Don't worry.
Okay. We're ready.
Okay. Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States?
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for your work. Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, sure.
Are you going to turn to me? Okay. Then that way just a little bit. There you go. Thank you so much. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
There. 1 second.
Bruce Fisher's been getting ripped all across social media. And you saw right there, it was all for everybody to see, Teresa, all in. I mean, the vice president immediately picked up on his nasty demeanor, his evil demonic spirit. And she said twice, it's okay, I'm not going to bite.
I honestly, you have to laugh in order to, not cringe. But honestly, it looked like they had him and the wife had a conversation before he had to come out and hold the Bible and the cane, because he looked like he barely wanted to beat her himself. So it's like, he's jealous of the wife. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but that looked like a whole nother situation that came to the forefront. But again, it shows that Vice President Kamala Harris, is a woman of distinction, leadership, and excellence. And it's unfortunate, these are the things that we have to go through as Black women, as women in leadership. It doesn't matter what rooms we put ourselves in, what titles we have, it's just going to happen. So it's either you have to know who you are in order to make sure that really doesn't penetrate. But it is what it is. And you can just pray that the person that's holding the Bible is actually reading it.
Well, I mean, I'm a Congo. I don't know, whatever the hell happened between them. She had to basically tell him, stand here. He did not want to be near the vice president.
I mean, it's just like, as they say, school on Sunday, right? No class. At the end of the day, these guys just don't have it in any way, shape, or form. And also being a professor, like, I can't imagine walking into my classroom with my students and having them see me do something like that, to be ashamed to stand next to somebody, to look like I'm disgusted by somebody, not extend a hand to the vice president. Why didn't he just choose to not get up on stage? You know what I'm saying? It's like he wanted to get up there and embarrass her in some way, shape, or form. And I'm sure with his followers and his people, he's the talk of the town. People are loving him. I'm glad that everybody else is recognizing the unprofessional nature, the disrespectful nature of this. And really, at the end of the day, I cannot wait for January 21st, where Vice President Harris can be done with all of them. Folks on the Biden side who did her wrong, folks on the Republican side who did her wrong, all of the dignity that she's had to show, just all of it, just to be out and just do her thing. Because these guys, like I said, they're sore winners. Like, how hard would it be for you to shake her hand, right? They have to rub it in every way, shape, or form. But I commend her. I mean, this is like the political version of Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss. Just like, keep going, keep, nonstop, dealing with all the drama, and kudos to her. But this is classist, and he deserves every type of reprimand that he's getting online, because even as somebody who's supposed to be a leader of students, because he's a professor, he dropped the ball entirely. So, and I hope that they don't forget that also.
Julian?
That man is a classist piece of ish. I mean, totally classless. And a poor role model, and his wife ought to be ashamed of him. She ought to whip his behind when they get home. Not because she's on a different political side than Kamala, but as Obakongo said, it would not kill him to simply shake somebody's hand. But there's that song. It used to be a time at the ball game, the winner took the time to shake the loser's hand. He couldn't do that. He couldn't show basic common decency. And, I don't even know. He should have stayed home. He simply should have stayed home, because this is absurd. But as Teresa said, these kind of slights happen to Black women all the time. You could see the shock on Kamala's face. There was shock on her face. It was like, what the, is going on here? But she handled it as she handled every sling and arrow that has come to her. She's handled it with grace, with dignity, with a lot more than many of us could sum it up, under the circumstances. So I just say, I with Obakongo, I want her to live her life like it's golden. If she wants to run again in 28, good for her. If she wants to run for governor of California, good for her. But the amount of foolishness that she's had to deal with in the course of her vice presidency, but certainly in the course of the election and its aftermath, that amount of foolishness is crazy. I hope that Doug takes her to a nice island and she gets to, I came back from one, come to a nice island, let her chill out for a couple of weeks and just, those people and their hatred. How can you be so hateful as to not shake a hand?
Well, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's pure hatred on their part, and his actions are shameful. And frankly, I really hope that Fisher folks just keep blowing up her social media, letting her know how shameful and trash her husband is. And somebody posted this tweet. So let me find it. Because, I'm just saying, these things are important. And as I said, he is a professor at the University of Nebraska. So if any of y'all, this was posted by James Felton Keith. And so any of y'all desire, if y'all want to let Bruce Fisher know how you feel, his office phone number is 402-472-4274. That's 402-472-4274. His email is bfischer, BFISCHER @unomaha.edu, BFISHER @unomaha.edu. So you know what? Just let him know how you feel. Just saying.
Hi, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase. Fanbase is a free to download, free to use, next generation social media platform that allows anyone to have followers and subscribers on the same page. Fanbase was built through investment dollars from equity crowdfunding from the Jobs Act. People just like you help build Fanbase. And we're looking for more people to help build Fanbase. We are currently raising $17 million in a Regulation A crowdfund on Start Engine. We've already crossed $2.1 million, but we're looking to raise more capital from people just like you. that deserve the opportunity to invest in early stage startups without having to be accredited investors. So right now, I'd like you to go to startengine.com/fanbase and invest. The minimum to invest is $399. That gets you 60 shares of stock in Fanbase right now, today. And then use Fanbase to connect with friends, grow your audience, and be you without limits.